When I'm with Click, 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 click. I'm the elephant king!
What's up, everyone? What's up? Can I get a sound check from my guest?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself bring a whole hell of a lot of laughter into your life for at least the next 2 hours. All right, guys, starting with my guests. Sierra Tothero is a Texas-born comedian and actor based in Los Angeles. She's been seen all over LA, including the Comedy Store, the Haha Cafe, and Flappers Comedy Club. Love that place. She will be performing virtually this month at the Palm Springs International Comedy Festival as one half of the comedy duo, the Tothero Twins, alongside her identical twin sister, Lauren. Welcome.
Hello.
All right, let's go through the other half. Lauren Tothero is an Austin native and proud Burbank resident. She's been seen around town at the Comedy Store, the Haha Cafe, the Virgil, and Flappers Comedy Club. She will be performing virtually this month, surprise, at the Palm Springs International Comedy Festival as one half of the comedy duo, the Tothro Twins. Alongside her.
Yeah. You threw in an extra credit, Lauren. I only threw in 3. You threw in 4.
I know. I think the question all of us have about this is, why are you the proud Burbank resident?
I don't know why Sierra has some Burbank shame. Well, I'm in Burbank right now.
Nice.
I'm in Austin.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Sierra's in our childhood bedroom right now, which we shared from the time we were born to when we were 18 and left for college.
Yeah, this is where we were brought home from the hospital.
You can tell by the creepy Victorian photos in the background, which matches Sierra's creepy Victorian outfit.
I did bring this vase of peacock feathers in for the theme.
Wow.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. No apologies needed. Guys, my next comic is originally from upstate New York and now based in Los Angeles. He tours internationally, performing wherever people will let him.
Woo!
In 2017, a clip from his stand-up comedy went viral with over 5 million views. Nice job, buddy. But his parents, guess what? His parents still haven't seen it. He helped create the Third Wheel podcast studio and will most likely help destroy it. He just recorded his Dry Bar comedy special, which you can see on Amazon Prime this holiday season. Welcome, Mike Masilotti. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I actually booked 2 dates today. Can I shoot them out real quick?
You can now, or when we do it towards the end. You
I'll
can
do it later. Well,
Okay.
I'll be in Oklahoma and I think Tulsa's in Oklahoma too. Yeah, the Looney Bin in November, middle of November.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes! Do it now! Do it now!
Never been out there. I heard that shit's crazy though.
Tulsa?
We're on this. Should we be clean? I'll be clean.
Nice.
I work clean.
Hey, what part of upstate New York? What part of upstate New York?
Dude, Albany Colony, dog.
Albany. I'm from Buffalo.
Oh, for real?
Chris,
Our uncle's from Buffalo. We have family in Buffalo.
We have family in Buffalo.
Do they call it butthole too?
Buffalo?
No.
No.
Mom and Dad, if you're watching, I'm never gonna let that go. Yes.
No.
Butthole, New York.
The Anchor Bar, Duff Swing, Niagara Falls. Any of these ringing bells?
Many drunk nights in Niagara Falls, the Canadian side.
Oh.
The drinking age is 19.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Stripper life.
For you.
Yeah. Guys, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first night here, please look below, hit subscribe. We're here every Thursday night for your enjoyment. We're dropping new content, comedy content each week, sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, you name it. I do appreciate you being here. If you're here, Kimberly, I know you're here every week. I know there's a bunch of you here that are here every week. Thank you so much. I love you. But yeah, we're going to get the show going. Guys, I'm going to be going through a series of semi-serious questions so we can get to know our comedians. And then we're going to be doing pop culture trivia. I just want to explain to my comedians, there is no buzzard in this game, so your name is your buzzard. Do not shout out the answer. Right? That's a very narcissistic way of playing the game. If you know the answers to the question, Mike, Sierra, Lauren, say your name. Whoever I hear first, there's internet lag. Whoever I hear first, I will call on you. You tell me the answer. If you get it correct, you get a point. Do you win anything? Yes, you win bragging rights. So go online and feel free to shame the other two comedians. And you know what? If you win, I'll probably have you back in the future so that you can go against other winners, and probably we'll have a sponsor by then, and we'll have gifts at that point. So that's how that portion is going to go. If you're watching, or if you're just tuning in, jump in the live chat, either on Facebook or on YouTube, and make sure you jump in and try to beat everyone else with the correct answer. Some of these questions are fun. Some of them are more difficult. Let's say that. I want to start with just quick 30-second introductions, your life in a nutshell. Let's start with you, Lauren. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. You got 30 seconds.
Okay, I was born and raised in Austin, Texas, with me and my identical twin sister. We were brought home to a creepy Victorian bedroom. I went to college on the East Coast. I went to NYU, got my BFA, headed out to California, been out here for 4-ish years, doing some acting stuff, some commercial stuff. Started doing stand-up about a year ago. It was like a little key to my heart, fell in love with it, and have been having a blast with it for a year, performing individually, and am finally, after much delaying, Sierra and I, my twin sister, are going to start performing comedy together. So that's probably the nutshell. So we're excited about that. And I like wearing tie-dye.
Nice. Is that black tie-dye?
It's reverse tie-dye. So they use bleach.
On a black shirt.
On a black shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are you negative?
I paid money for this, but you can make that.
It's like the alternative, because tie-dye was like the counterculture, and this is like the counter
culture.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a nice shirt.
It's ironic.
What'd you say, Mike?
It's like a nice shirt you can do laundry in, so you can get bleach on it. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like the biggest like paranoid person when it comes to like stain and stuff too. Like if I get hand sanitizer, which happens a lot now, like on my jeans, like or lemon or anything, I go and like rub it off really paranoid.
Yeah, me
and,
too.
Yeah, do you? Okay, like it's like this hand sanitizer bleach. I don't remember. And I'm like, I'll just soak it just in case. But with this, it's taken me like 5 times to be like, it doesn't matter, Lauren. It'll just add. It's just
make it more special.
More special, Lauren. Don't freak out.
Sierra, how about you? 30-second intro, or is it like identical to Lauren's?
Look, identical maybe from the outside, but very different internally.
Okay.
Born and raised, Austin, Texas. This is our childhood home that apparently is creepy Victorian vibes right now. Went to the BFA program at Rutgers University. Got to hang out with Lauren in the East Coast. Came out to LA. I think, Lauren, you've been out longer because I came out 3 years ago oh my God. I think I just had my 3-year anniversary in LA, though I've been in Austin, Texas for a little bit. But things, so I've been doing stand-up for a year, and it's the best thing ever. I love it so much. I don't want to do anything else. And
Right.
I just tonight officially adopted my first dog.
Woo!
Oh wow!
Tonight.
Congrats.
I don't have it yet. Thank you so much. I don't have it yet, but I called and committed to
Nice.
this little weird dog named Wally, and I'm on cloud 9. I'm super high on that. So
And
That's
so
awesome.
to clarify, we're roommates, so he will be a part of our.
yeah, I live with Garden. I live together in Burbank, so he'll be a part of our family. But he's my responsibility.
I made it very clear that he's her dog.
Yeah,
But he
absolutely.
wants so much love.
Yeah, your responsibility, but your dog will chew on your shoes.
I'm like an
Lauren.
auntie. Like I'll like take him out when
Yeah.
I want him, and then like
Yeah.
give him back when I'm done.
He'll take him out and like ruin all of his training. And then
Exactly.
bring him back.
Mike. I sound like that commercial. Mike. Hey, Mike, how about you, man? 30 seconds.
What's up? Grew up in upstate New York, moved to Seattle when I was like mid-20s,
Yes.
started doing stand-up comedy out there. Worked at the comedy clubs and then moved down here about 3 years ago. I've been doing stand-up for about 7 years. I try to tour as much as I can. I'll go basically anywhere. I mostly just do, comedy clubs on the West Coast, but that's why I'm like, I'll be in Oklahoma, which I'm stoked about. I've never been to the middle of the country really, other than just a quick drive-through. So that'll be dope. I love the dog thing. I just adopted during COVID. I got a deaf French bulldog.
Oh,
Yeah. My girlfriend's walking him right now. So I'll definitely.
where is he?
Yeah, I know,
Wait,
he's
what's-
walking right now.
What's his name?
His name's Bort.
Bort?
Yeah,
Dude, that's cute,
he's
dude.
great. He's
Bort.
so stoked. Love the dog. But I opened a podcast studio about a year and a half ago in LA, and we just are expanding to Seattle. We're opening. Well, I think January 1st we'll be open in Seattle. So a lot of fun.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
Mike, are you saying you've never been to Colorado?
I've driven through it. Well, actually, no. I've done shows in Denver and Colorado Springs, but.
You just have such a Colorado vibe
What?
that I was
No,
like.
He does, but I mean, I think if you hang up in upstate New York
Seattle,
enough, you get
or
a lot of
New
that.
York, yeah.
Yeah.
Upstate
yeah.
New York and like Colorado are kind of like you circle back.
Yeah,
I went to
like
Colorado.
Seattle.
I went to Colorado last year. I was in Denver for several days, and I felt like I was in Buffalo there. Like I
It was
felt
great.
like I was
love
back
Denver.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. They
Um,
Yeah.
All right. We're going in. I'm cutting you off there. I said 30 seconds. All right.
Sorry.
All right, going into our
Sorry.
first serious question. Start with the ladies first. Start with you, Lauren. If you had to marry anything other than a human, what would you marry and why?
If I had to marry anything other than I would have said a dog, but I feel like it's kind of like we've driven, the horse is dead there at that point. But I would,
The horse is dead? What?
we've beaten the dead horse.
Oh,
How
Yeah.
much we love
I was
the dog.
thinking of.
Yeah. No more dog talk is what she's saying.
I was thinking of letting the dog. Okay, never mind. I was getting the animals confused.
No, what were you
Continue.
gonna say? What were you thinking, Sarah?
The dog, letting a dead dog.
A sleeping dog.
Yeah,
Dead dog
exactly.
lie.
Letting a dead dog lie.
Let the dead dog lie, please.
If I had to marry anything besides a human, I would marry my coffee maker.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because it's reliable. It makes me feel good on a daily basis. It knows my love language, which is physical touch, and I love my warm cup of coffee. And it's
And he's hot.
and he's freaking hot.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Nice. I love it. How about you, Sierra?
So the thing that came first to my mind, which I think it was because I was like,
Bort.
in a marriage, what?
Bort.
The deaf French bulldog Bort that Mike just adopted, that his girlfriend is walking right now. No, the first thought was so like because of animals I don't believe can consent. My first thought was like, well, just marry a vibrator. Like, just like.
I was going to say that, Sierra.
Like, really?
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I was like, well, you may as well just like, because I don't want to, I wouldn't want
just
that
have
anyway.
Just have friends and marry the vibrator.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Friends and marry the vibrator.
There you go.
And then just go about life as normal.
How about you, Mike? Do you want to marry your vibrator?
My vibrator? No, it's not worthy enough of marriage. No, I was kidding. Actually, I have anal beads here. I'm not gonna say they're not for me, but they're for me. Not for me, but
They're for Bort. Yeah.
They're for us. They're for the family.
Family beads.
Shareables.
Yeah, I was thinking, honestly, the first thing that obviously pops in your head is like, I was like my dog. I'm like, that sounds like a little bestiality-ish. I'm like,
yep.
But I don't know, man. I don't want to go like, my guitar because it's like so lame, but it's just like, I feel like that's my girl. So it's,
Yeah.
sometimes my girlfriend gets mad at my guitar.
Yeah.
Are you like guitar at a party guy?
I know, Mike. I was just about to say.
No, I'm like play to my dog, and that's why it bums me out that my old dog.
He's deaf.
Yes, I know. My old dog would I play my guitar. He'd come lay on my bed next to me, and this dude, I'll be playing, he's just sleeping. He doesn't know. I try to even put the guitar on him, so maybe he feels the vibration.
You need to teach your dog sign language, and then you need like to get a sick interpreter to
Yeah, right.
come to your apartment.
All right, just real quick, I want to give a shout out. You got Mother Teresa, Riley Owen. Some of you guys might know these people. We got Chimmy Sai. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Melissa Tothro. I think that's your mother.
We know her.
Yeah, we know her. Kenneth, I'm sure you know him too.
Dad.
Kenneth Tothro. What's up?
Dad.
What's up? And then Alex, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. Real quick, going into our next serious question. In 30 seconds or less, describe the perfect first date. And we'll start with Sierra on this one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I guess like genuinely not trying to be funny or anything. It would probably be perfect first date would be like meeting for beers somewhere. Not to be a total douchebag, but like maybe some craft beers. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe at a brewery. I don't know. And then we'll have 2 beers, and then maybe it would be like, should we go somewhere else? And we get a cocktail, but it's a little nonchalant. It's a little sexy, the place we go. And then afterwards, we're like, do you feel like dancing? And then he's like, yes. And then we go dancing, and then we dance. None of us expected to be dancing. And then at the end, we have a very brief makeout session, and then we both go to our separate abodes.
I have a question. Okay,
Yes.
I've been married. I've been with my girl 19 years. Does dancing ever die off for a woman? Like, does it ever? You think, like, as a woman, do you ever just go like, you know what? I don't feel like dancing anymore. I've danced for 30 years. I just feel like almost every woman I meet, like you'll be at like a wedding, and it'll be like some 70-year-old woman. She'll be like, let's go dance. And then the husband's like, no. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely not. I mean, his knees are not working at that point.
The husband's like, please,
if I get up, I'm
never
gonna
wanted to dance in the first place.
probably gonna shit his cake everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want to get up.
That's
why you always see the elderly women are always with like the young, mid-20s to
Hey,
mid-30s fellas, on the dance floor.
We keep it tight a little longer. That's why we outlive gentlemen.
That's what happens when it's like the guy's like, fine, I'll go dancing. And then just 30 years later, it's like,
right?
I set this precedent.
That I dance, and now here I am.
Mike. How about you? Perfect date.
Yeah. Perfect date. Honestly, start off. Let's go golfing. I just started golfing. I'm terrible.
Wait.
Let's be terrible at golfing. But
so many of the men in my life, the young, like we have a lot of male friends who are getting into golfing this year. I don't mean you
COVID.
continue, Mike, but that's just an interesting
I know that's it. It's
asterisk.
COVID. It was the only thing that was happening. And my friend took me out and we were like, let's go golfing. And it's amazing. You go out, you're always somewhere beautiful. So it's like, get some drinks, maybe bring a joint with you. You can talk a lot because there's a lot of time when you're walking, to your ball or like on the golf cart, have her drive it around. It's super fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, just get a couple drinks. Maybe I like arcades. I think arcades are so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Cute.
I like the retro arcades are fine, but like let's do VR. Let's see what 2020 technology's got. Let's see one of those chairs that moves while we're going through the thing. Like, I'm all about that. So that's
Nice.
yeah.
Mike, have you ever been to Top Golf?
I haven't yet. I heard it's amazing.
Oh my
What's it
God.
called?
It's so fun.
It's
Top
so fun.
Golf.
I know we don't have sponsors yet, but let's give a brief shout out to Top Golf.
Oh, Top Golf. They're the ones that have the real big like driving ranges and stuff like that.
Yes.
And have all this stuff. I went to the one in we were in Phoenix for my daughter's volleyball tournament, and one of her this guy paid for everything for all the parents and all the kids, and it was amazing. Like we had this whole section and it was amazing. Like they had so much games. I love that place.
I've seen
It's-
so many
It's
cool
so fun.
videos.
It's so fun. So yeah, it's like that sick driving range. It's cool. It's like they have big like light up circles out. So when you hit it, like it all
Yeah.
lights up, and you just like drink and
Oh,
It's
that's so
it's
cool.
heavily drinking, like, and there's always like 4 levels, which makes me wonder if anyone's fallen off yet.
I think I've seen some crazy TikToks of people like falling off
no.
Top Golf.
Because I mean,
Like,
it's just literally like you right there 3 feet away from an 80-foot fall if you're on the top floor.
yes.
You know
Yeah,
what I
and they
mean?
just
It's like-
keep their like drinks, chips and salsa, blah, and then you're like, "Boo." You have to go, Mike. Okay, after golfing.
After
Yeah,
golfing.
Which-
I'm
They don't have
surprised.
any in LA, do they? Top Golf? I don't think they have any here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's like in I don't know, one of
Maybe
the,
maybe there's one in like Palm Springs or something like
yeah,
that.
I think it's a
It
neighboring.
feels so thoroughly Midwest to me. We have one in Texas, but it just feels so like, just like middle of the country. Like it's
That's
like
awesome.
bowling, but we're gonna golf it, and I don't know.
It's bougie bowling,
It's
you know?
fun.
Lauren,
Yeah.
how about you? What would be your perfect first date other than Top Golf?
Speaking of bowling, I've never been to, what's that like really cool bowling alley that's like in all the TV shows and all the movies out here? Have you seen that? It looks kind of like this. It looks kind of steampunk. God, man.
That's not
I'm
Lucky
going
Strike,
nowhere
is
with
it?
this. Maybe it
Lucky
is. Maybe it is.
Strike.
But I think bowling is like a fun. These are my kind of my for first date. I think it needs to have some sort of like activity element. Like
Agreed.
golf, I think is great. Definitely a cocktail moment,
Yeah.
ideally combined. So barcades are fun. I like, what is it? The one up? Do y'all know
Oh,
that?
that's where I met my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's amazing. I
That's
love
where
that place.
that's where me and my boy went on one of our very first dates was there, and I was like,
Yeah, that
this
was my
is
first
great.
date. I'm like, that's amazing, right?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was our first
Wait,
date.
Lauren,
ever.
Wait, Lauren, was that your first
It
date?
wasn't my first. It was my
Oh,
first date. It was. I'll tell you exactly because I'm a lunatic. It was my third date.
your fourth
Third
date?
date.
Third date.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had a Friday, then I won't do it. Yeah, our third date. But yeah. So like,
Yeah.
it's so fun. That was a great vibe. Great vibe. It's like you have drinks. They have a sick happy hour, right?
Mhm. Oh,
yeah, great happy hour. They might even have a late night happy hour, which I think is what we did, which I love a late night happy hour, like 10 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And then they have just, Sierra, I don't think I told you, they have just like all the arcade games and it's like free, right? Like, I don't
Yeah,
think,
all the old ones are
Yeah.
free.
That's
Super
so
great.
cute.
Oh no shit, that's awesome.
yeah,
That's so
it was
cute.
that's Studio City, I think, if I,
Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks, yeah. And
How
yeah, again, I know
cute.
we aren't doing sponsors.
But I will say.
Yeah, that was a super, super fun date, and I would highly recommend it for a first date. You get cheap drinks, you get
100%.
games, competition.
Cheap drinks. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say really quickly. So one, Mother Teresa, Lauren is Aunt Teresa.
Or,
Oh, geez.
It's
Our YouTube is Mother Teresa.
Yeah. And then my boyfriend of 5 years was like, beers, cocktail, dancing. Got it.
That must be Nicholas. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome.
Hi, Nicholas.
All right, we're going into our
Okay.
we're going into our first round of trivia. We're going to go through 5 trivia questions. Remember, Sierra, Lauren, Mike, your name is your buzzard. I will call on you if you know the answer.
Lauren. Okay.
All right, ready?
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Question number 1. How many years are in a millennium?
Lauren.
Lauren. Go for it, Lauren.
1,000 years.
It is 1,000. Hold on.
Hey, how many years are in a millennium? Am I right?
A willow.
Oh, we're
What'd
not
you
here to
say?
mess around, Mike.
All right, here we go. Next question. Which athlete is known as the fastest man on earth?
Lauren.
Sierra!
I heard Lauren.
Oh my god! She's doing this repetitive.
Sorry, you apparently didn't reset your router well enough. Usain Bolt.
It is Usain Bolt. Okay.
Do
Just
you
say
know
your
what's funny, Chris?
just say your name once, by the way.
Okay, wait, Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Right when you said which athlete, I'm not kidding, I thought Usain Bolt.
I did the
Right,
same
we
thing,
said-
Sierra.
What?
Okay, you get a half a point. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right, next question. Which musician is known as the king of pop?
Mike,
Lauren.
Sierra!
Go for it, Mike.
Michael Jackson.
Yes, it is.
What I'm talking about, dog.
That's what I'm All right. Who was the first man on the moon?
Lauren.
Mike.
Go for it, Lauren.
Neil Armstrong.
It was Neil Armstrong. You know what? I wrote this question because the other day my son was building, like he's into robotics and stuff, and he was building this little astronaut, and he had little stickers with names on them, and one of them said Buzz, one said Neil, one said there was like different names, and my wife is like, oh, put Buzz, use Buzz. And he's like, why? And she goes, because he was the first one on the moon. And I looked across the room and I was like, what? She goes, you know, Buzz, he was the first one on the moon. I was like, you mean Neil? Yeah. She thought Buzz Aldrin was the first
Chris,
one.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Buzz Lightyear.
Right? I had this fear. All of a sudden, I was like, Buzz Aldrin. And I was like, no, see, I knew I wasn't right. Which is why you may have heard.
But that would have been a lot closer than someone else, you know, saying some other name.
But that's
Because
great.
he was there.
Yeah, the second person at something.
Henry David Thoreau.
Yeah. Wrong. Okay. Last question of the round. This is arguably the most common species of butterfly. Lauren, go for it.
Is it monarchs?
It is monarch.
Okay.
What?
I know, Sierra, you were thinking it.
Yes, I was thinking monarch, but I was like, that's because it's the only butterfly
Sierra,
I
you
know.
gotta just go for
Just
it.
go with the gut.
I don't know.
Lauren, I have been yelling before you.
Here, look.
All right, he came back to the block.
Oh, Bart!
Say hi,
Bort!
Oh, he's super cute.
Bort!
Bro.
He can't hear us! He can't hear us!
He doesn't even know, but he can see us.
Does he know paw language?
Yeah,
Yeah, we love you, Bort! We love you, Bort! Lauren, I just have to say, in my Zoom, I've been yelling before you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right, next serious question. We're going to start with you this time, Mike.
Yep.
If you had to trade your sibling with a celebrity, which celebrity would you choose?
Oh, can it be a dead? It has to be a living or dead celebrity?
Yeah, you can choose whoever you want.
Oh,
I mean, if
Freddie
you want a
Mercury.
dead sibling.
Freddie Mercury, dude. That'd be the coolest
Nice.
brother ever, man. Had an amazing voice, got great fashion.
Yeah, that's real.
Freddie Mercury would be so.
That's a great answer, dude. I try to figure out these questions and like just to see what people come up with, and that's a great answer, man.
Thanks, man.
How about you, Lauren? If you had to trade in your sister, I know that's sad. That's sad.
I would trade her in for.
She's listening.
I was gonna say take Tothero because I love her.
Oh shit!
Or
Yeah.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh
Oh, there we go.
damn! Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
But would you have to be
Alright.
older? You know, we would want Ruth Bader Ginsburg to be younger. So
Yeah.
then,
You could party.
And she could live forever.
yeah, like we'd want to bring her back so she could be conceivably conceivably, little pun there, siblings with you.
Sure.
How about you, Sierra?
I would trade with Lauren Tothro in 10 years.
Oh my god! You maniac! Do another.
Oh, I won't. I won't. That's my answer. Final answer. Regis.
Awesome.
That's very kind, Sierra.
I think I would trade my sister in for like The Rock.
Oh my god.
Dude,
He is
he's gotten
so
very
cool.
cool these days.
I love it. He passed Kim Kardashian with followers on Instagram. I'm so proud of him. So proud of you.
Oh,
Yes.
You know?
To me,
He's
like,
amazing.
the sneakiest, like, I mean, this sounds so dumb. Like, of course he's a huge celebrity, but he's like one of those, like, undercover, like, huge celebrity. Like, he made the most money of any actor.
Yeah.
Like, when was that? In, like, 2015?
it was like 27. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It was.
It was when Moana
2015
came out.
maybe.
He was the highest.
Yes.
When was that? I don't know. It was like he was the highest paid actor in Hollywood for that year.
Yeah.
Which makes me just
God.
really think he is just the nicest guy.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone just wants to work with him, which I totally buy just from seeing his videos.
Yeah.
Nothing more. And
I want him to run for president.
yeah.
Honestly.
To be honest, like he came out the other day, and I was like, what are you doing, dude? Like he came out and endorsed Biden,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Biden
and-
Harris, baby.
and I was like, for someone at his level, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? You're gonna
Risking.
like that's a huge risk for someone.
it is, but now
But-
it's not the time for ambivalence.
Yeah,
yes.
but he also but he also like commands his paycheck. I mean, he produces his own movies now. He's producing his own stuff. I mean,
He's like,
he's like, I don't need you. But I want him to. That's why I wanted to run for president. My wife and I were
Yeah.
talking about that. Like, but he's not gonna give up. I don't know. I just don't see him giving up his hundreds of millions of dollars of
Yeah.
income so he can go make $100,000, $200,000
Not
a
only
year or
that,
something.
His life is so fun. You know what
What's
I
that?
mean?
Life is so he doesn't need to like
Life-
stress it out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the money. Everyone loves him. He's got
Yeah.
a ton of money.
Yeah.
He's got great looks.
Oh, if he ran, he would win in a heartbeat. Guaranteed.
yeah.
It is he was kind of like
Yeah.
I don't need, I think it was cool. I thought it was cool. He's like, I don't need half my followers. I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
stop talking.
He did. It was crazy how much I went and looked at the comments, like
He got a
how
lot of flack.
it took me so far of scrolling down for yeah, it was crazy. But no, he's amazing. He also did a big post after one of his kids was born about
I was
like
gonna go there, Sierra. I'm glad you're going there.
where it was like how amazing the female body is and encouraging like men to watch their children be born because it's
Yeah.
the most beautiful, amazing experience. And it's like he knows his audience and he knows that he may have to give that permission to men and be like,
Yeah.
look, don't let the toxic masculinity get you down. Like,
Yeah.
be in awe of the feminine, watch your children be born, still be you, let them be then. Yeah,
I
he's
don't want to
very
see
cool.
my kid be born, but just because I'll pass out.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
Yeah, Chris, tell us
I've
about it.
I've seen my two kids born. I literally like had my head like in
No
there.
way.
Yes.
Like, dude,
Good
I
luck
you
with
know
me,
what?
proud.
You know what? It's odd. I'm not gonna lie, but it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. My babies. Look, my wife and I've been together 19 years. She's my best friend. I know every crack on her body, dude. Like that did not faze me at all. You know
Well,
what I
I'm
mean?
saying,
So
if I get a paper cut, I pass out, dog. I can't see.
well, yeah. I mean, okay. So that might just be too much for you, just because of the biological part of it. But
Chris,
But
that
it's
was
amazing.
So beautiful.
you know
Chris,
what's
that was so
funny?
beautiful.
My daughter was first. She's 13 now. But when she was born, about 10 minutes after my wife gave birth, like we were, cut the umbilical cord, doing all that. The doctor was counting. They have to count all the gauze and everything to make sure like they don't leave anything in or around like that part of the body. So it's just it's a medical thing. They do that for any surgery or any medical thing. So they're doing that, and I think I was holding my daughter at the time, or my wife might have been holding her. I can't remember, but I did look over at the doctor, and I was like, that was pretty easy.
That was way easier than I thought. I don't know what
and of course I was saying that just to like, spark fire or something.
Like, they're making sure that they didn't leave gauze inside your wife's body, and you're like,
oh my god, So my wife knows me. My wife knows me, and she didn't faze her, but the doctor, he's like, his head, like you just see her knees, and he's just like,
you watch yourself.
Yeah, and then the two nurses there were two other nurses in there, just like, what?
She's the mother of your child now.
That was fun. All right, guys, we're gonna go into our first comedy set. This one is Sierra Tothero. This is you at the Ha Ha Comedy Club, which is here in North Hollywood. This is a hilarious clip. Everyone, enjoy this. All right, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Sierra, and like many blonde girls named Sierra, I am super spiritual. But something that does bug me about the New Age community is that we all preach authenticity and following our own unique journey, but we all like kind of talk the same and dress the same. And we all fuck that one white dude with the Ganesh tattoo. Chet. So I do a lot of yoga, right? Yoga is a bizarre form of exercise because you're trying to get fit, but the instructor keeps telling you to rest whenever you want. Like, what other form of exercise is so lenient? Like, can you imagine being at a boot camp and the instructor being like, okay, you bunch of cowards! Traffic in the 50s, soft belly, bumblebee fuckers! At Bob's boot camp, there's one rule and one rule only. Listen to your body! If you need to rest, you rest. I will come and rub peppermint oil on your temples. So, if you've ever been to like a spiritual retreat center or like a conference of any kind, and like looked at the program guide and seen like all the insane names of the classes you could take, you'd think that these organizers were intentionally fucking with you. I have found a formula though for how they name these things. You need an animal, an activity, a disorder, a relationship status, and a verb. Goat yoga family codependency burning. Disconnected couples tantric pigpen wrestling. Self-love single women's leech-assisted menstrual blood finger painting. So I am pretty spiritual, but there are some things that I just can't quite get behind. Like, I'm not into all the long hugs. Maybe it's because they're always happening between my boyfriend and Jade, the fire dancer. So I take a really spiritual approach to my birth control. It's called the pull-out method. I know, it's dumb. It's super controversial, but I have successfully used the pull-out method as birth control for the past 4 years. And, it's been actually surprisingly simple. I am really in tune with my body, and I keep careful track of my cycle. And every 2 to 4 months or so, I just get an abortion. So I'm a nanny. Nannying's a hard job. It's a lot of responsibility. But as a nanny, I don't take my work home with me. Because if I did, that'd be an Amber Alert. Nannying in LA is like super weird because I get to drive all these rich kids around in my poor person car, aka the shittiest car they've ever been in. Like just the other week I was driving them and they were like, "What's that noise? What's that noise?" And I was like, "It's a gas engine, chrysanthemum." You're fine. So I am an actor. Thank you. What's weird about acting is that you have to sacrifice so much real life for a chance at having a pretend life on TV. Like last year, I didn't go home for Christmas, so I could stay in town and audition for the movie I'll Be Home for Christmas. So I have OCD. When I was 12, I had some. Now with the other hand. If you know, you know. So when I was 12, I had severe OCD. It involved a lot of like confessions and rituals and fear. It's kind of like being Catholic. But anyway, like the most annoying part about having OCD is that it's just like not as cute as people think it is. Like I remember being in middle school and girls being like, "Oh my God, look at my color-coded binders. I'm so OCD." Meanwhile, it was so cute. Meanwhile, 12-year-old me was like, "Yeah, whenever I have a sexual thought, I have to change my underwear twice and then tell my mom about it, or else my dad won't love me anymore." So cute. That's my time, everyone.
All right. Great job, Sierra. That was her
Thank
at the Haha
you.
Comedy Club.
Thank you.
And we'll have Lawrence coming up here shortly, and she's also at the Haha Club, so we'll get to that in a moment. But we're going to go to our first, or not our first, of this segment, our next serious question. We're going to start with you, Lauren. You have a superpower of invisibility. What's the first thing you do with that power?
Oh my God, I'm gonna be like such a classic like actor in this moment, but I would after every audition just go right back in the room and see what they say about me.
Oh.
That was great.
So you would probably like prefer a superpower of like reading minds, right?
I'll tell you exactly what my dream superpower is if you'd indulge me. I've thought about this many times, and this is exactly what it is, and I will stand by it till the day I die, probably. But my superpower, it's been this for like 5 years, would be for me to snap my fingers and be ready for bed and in bed under the covers, because the worst thing to me, and I am so disproportionately enraged by this and bothered by this, where it's like, Lauren, you're an adult, like take care of yourself. But like when I'm laying on the couch and I'm getting dozy, like watching something, the fact that I have to get up and floss and brush my teeth and take off makeup, I resent that so much that if I could just snap my fingers, have all that taken care of, and be in bed under covers the moment I start getting sleepy, I would take that over flying. I would take that over mind reading, over invisibility. Like that is what I want.
I think, Lauren, you came up with that, right? That was you came
up
with.
I think that's a Lito original. Yeah.
Yeah, I think ever since you came, I couldn't remember. I remember us talking and I was like, did you? But I think it was you. And ever since you told me that, I was like, oh yeah. That's it.
How about you, Sierra?
Oh, invisibility.
Yeah, what would you do first?
Oh, probably just like walk around a street at night. or like
Listening to Bryan Adams. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
it's really weird.
No, but just I will say, as a as a woman, if it's like late at night, like I would use it whenever I was like, sorry, this peacock feather.
See it.
In my... Sorry,
it's cumbersome.
It's cumbersome. We have peacocks that live in our neighborhood here, and these are all organically grown peacock feathers that we find in our yard. But anyway, it would be probably just like, not to drop it in, y'all, but it'd probably be just like, oh, walking home from my job late or coming back from a club, whatever.
If
just
you
like,
feel unsafe, just go invisible.
If you feel unsafe, just go invisible.
Nice. How about you, Mike?
So when you're invisible, can things hurt you, or you just, is it kind of like a ghost factor?
I mean, yeah, things can hurt
mine
you.
I want to go up to like a lion or like these animals in the wild, but I'm so scared. Like I saw a coyote in the neighborhood, and like I love animals, but they terrify, like wild ones. Like I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Like, if I could.
They couldn't see you, but they could
yeah.
still hurt you if they. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, what if it trips on me when I'm like stumbling away, and it's just like, but I would just do that. I'd go up to like a wild animal that I probably could never get that close to and just like look at it in the face.
That is such a cool.
That's a really good.
Right? I hadn't even thought about that. Like you could get up close, unless they could smell you, but let's pretend they can't.
Yeah, right.
And like you could get just like so much closer to like cool animals than you could. That's such a good idea.
Yes.
I had not thought about that.
Oh my.
Yeah, so you guys
were
were pretty Christian and honest about
What
your
about
like
you,
I would
Chris?
rob a bank or something, or walk around downtown nude, or go do something. I'd be naked. Yeah.
I don't know. I would just be naked.
I would. I don't know what I would do. Probably walk to the grocery store naked.
Yeah,
Go get produce. What was that, Mike?
I didn't say I was wearing clothes when I was going up to these animals.
Yeah.
None of us said we were wearing clothes, Mike. Or
That's
Chris.
true.
None
That's
of us
true.
said it.
All right, next round of trivia. Here we go. You ready? Your name is your buzzard, and you don't have to say your name 10 times. I just need to hear it once.
What about 12 times?
12 might work.
Lauren,
All right.
will you just shut up? Lauren.
All right.
She's biting me.
Here we go. How biting me like nice. How many studio albums did AC/DC release?
Take that away, Sierra.
It's all you, Sarah.
How dare you?
Mike, you're a musician, right?
Okay.
Don't you know?
I know something crazy.
So-
Is it 20?
No, it was a good guess. That was a good guess.
Sierra.
Go for it, Sarah.
8.
Mike was
No, you're
closer.
Frozen. What'd you say?
I said 8.
Sierra said 8.
Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
16.
It was 16. Very good.
Ooh.
Wow, dude. Just because, yeah, wow. Sierra, was that your gut instinct?
No, but I was half. I was
You were half,
perfectly
yeah.
half.
Yeah, you were.
What?
All right. All right, here we go.
Chris,
Yeah,
can we curse? Can we curse or should we not?
Fuck yeah, you can curse. This is not a kid show.
What the fuck, Clark?
What's your name?
It's a kidder show. It's a kidder show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Kid show. It's...
In Harry Potter, what does the spell?
Sierra.
What does the spell Skurgify do?
Sierra, clean
Go
something.
for it, Sierra.
I'm so sorry. Sierra,
Go for it, Sierra.
cleans. It cleans.
It does.
It cleans.
It cleans. Yes. You're all on the scoreboard.
That's my first one. I know I false started and I apologize.
Good job. It cleans stuff. It cleans. Very good. All right. What is the Japanese name for a freshwater eel?
Oh, Sierra.
Sierra, go for it.
Like uni.
You're close. No, it's not uni.
Okay. Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
This is something people talk about?
This is what you would find at a sushi restaurant.
Oh.
No
Uni.
hints. No. That's what I
Uni
said, Lauren.
with an
That's
M,
what I
though. You said it with an N.
No, it's not uni. It's not umi.
Okay.
You have a guess, Mike? And if you guys know the answer, you can say it again.
Now there's
but
umami burger.
it's
No,
not.
it's
It's not umami, but Mike's closest. Again.
Ooh, Magi.
wait,
Ooh, I think I've heard something like that.
wait, umagi?
No, it's not.
I'm not giving you guys half points. All right, the answer I'm looking for is unagi.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, never got it.
God, no, okay, let's be clear. None of us have been to a sushi restaurant in over 6.5 months, right?
I have.
Actually, we got takeout, Lauren.
We got sugarfish delivery, but you don't get to
Yes,
choose. You don't get to look at a menu.
No, I don't get to be like unagi.
Yeah. My favorite sushi restaurants here in Burbank, and they're
Which one is it? Is it Wakano?
no dake.
Oh, okay.
It's a little mom and pop Japanese owned place over on Verdugo. Like it's
not the chain place that has.
No, you know, like you'll go to like a little mom and pop shop and like get like all you can eat for like $15. Like this place is really expensive. Yeah.
It's not the chain Wakano.
I know, like that's like the the McDonald's of sushi.
I love
that provides
Wakano.
sushi happy hour.
They have a late night sushi happy hour.
Yes.
Never
All
mind.
right.
I'll message you later for that Burbank spot.
David
As
Mathis.
a proud Burbank resident, I will be messaging you later.
Yeah, David
Lion.
Mathis said unagi.
Yeah, David Mathis. The Mathises, Lion,
All right.
are on, and they said unagi.
Yeah.
We're idiots.
Okay,
We're all
here we go.
idiots.
What acronym is used to refer to the U.S. Republican Party?
Sierra.
Go for it, Sierra.
GOP.
What? Yes.
Sorry, I need to chill out.
You
What
got
did
it.
you do?
You got it, Sierra. Okay.
I said GOP.
Bonus.
GOP.
Yeah.
Bonus point. What does GOP stand for?
Sierra.
Lauren.
Go for it, Sierra.
Government of the people.
No.
No, Lauren.
Government.
Go for it,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Grand Old Party.
Yes.
You guys are brilliant. Nice.
Did you say government of the people?
Please stop.
I love it. I'm entering.
That checks out.
This
It's
is the
relevant, but
Mandela effect. Okay, everyone, do y'all feel chills? This is the Mandela effect happening. Where we come from two different universes.
Are y'all
where-
familiar, Chris and Mike, are y'all familiar with the Mandela effect?
I've heard of it.
Something like the
Okay.
Bernstein Bears.
It's what's happening now.
Yeah. It's you can if you look it up in the dictionary, you can find Sierra Tothero on October 1st.
October 1st, being like, I have come from a land where it's government of the people. They just ignore the T. They ignore it.
All right. Last question of the round. Which fast food chain's logo is known as the Golden Arches?
Sierra,
Go for it, Sierra.
McDonald's. I didn't get any of the classy questions.
There's classic questions now. Okay. All right. Next serious question. We're going to start with you, Sierra. If you had to devolve back into the ocean, what would you be and why?
Well, I'm not going to say a dolphin because I don't think that would be devolving. I think they're very smart. They just evolved in a different way. I feel like there's a simplicity in, wow, I just went, I was like, what's the simplest? Like an amoeba?
An amoeba?
No.
Like you went real far.
I know, I'm like, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe a krill.
Yeah, maybe a krill. Just get sucked into a whale and then get to like restart in this grand, beautiful cycle of life. I would just be chilling and then be sucked into a whale. And I wouldn't even know. And then I'd live for a while in the whale tummy. And I'd just be like, woo.
Y'all,
And then
Sierra
I'd
is
probably die.
spiraling.
Spiraling from that GOP question, I'm
I
humiliated.
know, that's what I am.
So I'm like, let me just be a krill. Let me just be a krill.
I want the people viewing. I want to hear what your thoughts are. What would you devolve into? How about you, Mike? What would you devolve into if you went back into the ocean?
I think a giant squid. 'Cause they-
Like one of the ones that pull down submarines. Like,
Yeah, I actually have.
oh, sick, bro.
Oh,
I'm
sick,
like, you know,
bro.
Yeah, sick dude. Is my fucking tab, my squid, bro.
Squid, bro.
That's your spirit animal,
I
squid.
think one of our cousins has a jellyfish tattooed on him.
Someone actually wrote it would be a jellyfish. Nicholas Aslan.
That's my boyfriend. That's him.
See, jellyfish. That's a good one too, because you're invisible. It's kind of like the invisible thing.
The invisible in the ocean. How about you, Lauren?
My instinct was whale, which is funny, Sierra, considering what direction you went in. But jellyfish seems cool because it seems like you just live in like a constant state of like meditation a little bit, like kind of like Twilight. You're kind of passive, which maybe that's just kind of very 2020 energy. Like I'm just going with the flow of the ocean. But I would be a whale that ate Sierra.
Can I say something really quickly?
Yeah.
Can I say something? So a 2011 poll showed that almost half of Republicans didn't know what the letters stood for of GOP. Some of the guesses for those who weren't sure included government of the people. Where did I hear this?
Good job.
And the other ones was grumpy old people and God's own party. But that government of the people was somewhere. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So Sierra,
At least I know that.
you are in the top 50 percentile of Republicans.
Yeah, in 2011. Yeah.
Or
So,
50th percentile.
yeah, I was in
50th
half.
was redundant. You're in the 50th percentile
Yeah.
of Republicans.
Well, I'm not ranked. There's no percentile like ranking. It's just half.
Sure. But
Yeah.
half of them were wrong, and you were in that party.
And I was among them. We're all humans, right?
I think if I went back into the ocean, guys, I think I would go as a killer whale. I think that would be my
Ooh.
thing. I feel like they're kind of like at the top of their food chain.
Yeah, they
No, I
would
think
be-
I think they are for sure.
What
at
about
the
a
top.
shark, Chris?
Great white and a killer whale, I think. would
Oh,
be
a killer
the
whale. Yeah, it'd be great white or a killer. Yeah, exactly.
Man, orca, dude.
Or just or like
Guys,
or like if you could go back, go like with like megalodon or something.
Megalodon, a
amazing.
kraken.
Megalodon, that'd be insane.
Monster.
Y'all,
Sierra, is there something you want to share with the class?
yes, NPR did an article October 3rd. We're so close. October 3rd, 2011, and the title was "No, GOP doesn't mean government of the people."
Man, you broke up
did
a
I
little
freeze?
bit. I will
You
recap.
froze.
I will recap. She said NPR did an article that said no, GOP does not stand for government of the people.
On October
You missed
on
that
October
article.
3rd, 2011.
So you missed that article.
Yeah, apparently.
Sierra, you are freezing a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well,
Am I
this
still
might
on
get
NPR?
give Mike an opportunity to beat the girls if you guys have bad internet. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into our next 5 questions of trivia. What? We hear you. We hear you. What is the collective noun for a group of crows?
Sierra.
Sierra.
Murder.
A murder.
Nice, Sierra. You're
the
dressed
ladies,
appropriately.
The ladies have tied it up. She came back.
Oh,
All
no
right.
way. Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. What is Superman's Achilles heel?
Sierra.
God damn it.
Go for it, Sierra.
My, oh me, oh my.
Tonight.
It is kryptonite. Okay.
God.
What was the Soviet equivalent of the CIA?
Oh, Mike,
Go for it, Mike.
KGB.
It was a KGB,
Wow.
buddy.
I got points.
KGB.
Yes.
KGB. All right. What acronym is commonly used to refer to the President of the United States?
Oh, huh.
Oh my
What
God.
acronym?
Acronym for the president.
Yeah.
No, it's the
President of the United States.
Lauren,
Go for it, Lauren.
Is it like CIC?
So what would that stand for?
Commander in Chief?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was
never
like, what
mind.
would that stand
Oh,
for?
that's
But
what I
yeah,
was
that's a
thinking.
good guess. I like
That's
that
what I
guess.
was
But
thinking, Lauren. I was trying to,
And I will say, oh no, I'll wait till.
I honestly thought this was too easy. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Of the president.
What's the acronym commonly used for the President of the United States?
POS.
POTUS?
Yes. Mike got it. It's POTUS.
POTUS. Oh, sorry.
You don't hear it spelled out that often.
Yeah. No, do people say POTUS?
Yeah, people say
POTUS.
POTUS.
That was an acronym. Yeah, POTUS. No, they do on like
Word.
NPR and stuff.
You read it. It's one of those things you read and you don't.
And then for the I saw this for the first time a few months ago. FLOTUS.
First Lady of the.
The First Lady.
Yeah,
No,
I've never seen that acronym printed out, and I read it in an article, and I was like, "The hell's FLOTUS?" And I was like, "Jesus, it's First Lady, First Lady of the United States." But POTUS, POTUS has been around for a long time.
I'll let the record show that when I missed that last question about kryptonite, I was DMing Sierra, gassing her up about not worrying about her internet.
Yeah, she was being a really good hype person.
I was like, "Don't worry,
So maybe,
you're good. You're good."
she was like, "Don't worry about the internet." So maybe we could give.
No, I'll recover. I'll rebound.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Last question of the round. What is the last book of the Bible?
Sierra.
Go for it,
Oh my
Sierra.
God, really?
Revelations.
It is Revelations.
Oh my God, Sierra.
Hopefully, I'm redeeming myself to the Republicans in the audience by knowing the last book of the Bible and not knowing GOP.
It's also, I think it's also known as the book of the apocalyptic book of John. I think.
Yeah, it's not good. That's the one that people are like looking at, and they're looking at like 2020, and they're like,
Right now, they're like, "Uh-oh, birds are falling from the sky."
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Murder hornets. Oh dear.
All right. So we're going to go into our next comedy clip. This is Lauren Tothro. Before we do, guys, if it's your first time tuning in here, we're live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you look below, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And we have great comedians every week. We're dropping new comedy every week. So thank you for tuning in. This is Lauren Tothro. This is also at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. And this is her following up the comedy clip that I showed of Sierra. So enjoy
Same
this.
show, baby. Same show.
Same show. All right, here we go. Lauren Tothro.
Hi. I know you think you just saw me. That was my sister. Unless this goes terribly, in that case, it's me, Sierra, again. No, it's Lauren. I'm in my 20s. It's a great age, yeah. It's a really magical time when you realize you're not going to be able to afford kids in the time you can biologically have them. I'm already targeted for ads to freeze my eggs, and that costs like $10,000. But conveniently, I'm also being targeted for ads to sell my eggs for $30,000. So my plan is, I'm about to freeze my eggs for $10,000, then sell them for $30,000, and then I'll have $20,000 left over to put in my will when I shoot myself in the head. So I have OCD. It's genetic. What's hard about having OCD is it requires you to ask a lot of weird stuff from other people. So I'll be in like the Whole Foods, and I'll be like, "Excuse me, sir. Hi. I bumped you in the produce aisle over there." And I said, "Whoops, sorry about that." And you didn't say, "It's okay." I see now you had your AirPods in, which usually explains the confusion. So I'm just going to need you to say it to me now so that I can close this loop and move on with my life. I won't be provoking you with a second sorry, because then of course I'll have said I'm sorry twice, and you would have said it's okay only once. And we both know if that were the case, my whole family over here would die. I worry a lot. I always think I'm gonna die. Specifically, I always think I'm gonna die in my sleep, which really raises the stakes whenever I say goodnight. My mom will be like, "Night, honey," and I'll be like, "Night, Mom. I love you." You've always been good to me. Take care of my eggs. I'm doing really well right now. I used to have an eating disorder along with OCD, which pretty much just meant I didn't like anything touching my food, especially meat. What was also hard about having an eating disorder in my early 20s is I never learned how to cook. So now I'm just a terrible and bizarre cook. If I were on Top Chef, I'd be like, "Chefs, for you today, I've prepared what I like to call sophomore year in college." It consists of half a rice cake, 2 dill pickles, and, for that certain je ne sais quoi, an unlimited amount of yellow mustard. Those who know, know. I do take antidepressants. And what's hard is that what's hard about taking antidepressants is people ask you like the weirdest questions. Like they'll be like, "How do you know you're being the real you because you take them?" But like, I wouldn't go up to my Uncle Jim and be like, Uncle Jim, I think it's time you got off your insulin and let the real diabetic you shine." I mean, maybe the real you wasn't meant to have a foot. While I'm bragging, I didn't have sex for the first time till I was 22 years old. Thank you. I think we can all agree, though, it's like a little late. Because what was hard about being in my 20s and not having had sex yet was that people always assumed there was a deeper reason for it. Like, people always thought you were Christian or... That's pretty much it. They just thought you were Christian. And I'm not. It's just how my face looks. I have a very Christian face. I look like a pastor's kid, but my dad's like a pot-smoking rock climber. Like, "Someone please have sex with me." I do have sex now. Yeah, it's cool. But I will say, people say dating in LA is hard. Dating is not hard in LA. Booty calls are hard in LA. Because with the traffic, you have to try to predict how long you'll be horny when you're trying to have a booty call. I'll text, I'll be like, "I need you inside me now." And he'll be like, "Give me 60 to 90 minutes. What up? Little known fun fact about being an identical twin is we don't think we look that much alike. Like, I don't think I look that much like my twin sister. And the best way I can explain it is like, I'll look out at like a pod of dolphins, and I'll be like, "Yeah, those dolphins look exactly alike." But meanwhile, the dolphins aren't out there like, "Hey, Flip, I'm not Flip, I'm Snorkel. Sorry, Snorkel. Flip, oh, I'm not Flip, I'm Skipper. Oh, sorry, Skipper. Flip, I'm not Flip, I'm Chad. Oh, sorry, Chad. Flip, Flip, Flip. Oh, wait, I am Flip. That's my twin.
All right, guys, that was Lauren Tothro. Very good job.
Woohoo! Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
That the ending of that. That's why I came up with this question about devolving into the ocean. I was inspired by your dolphin stuff. It was yes. I watched that part of your clip probably 5 times today. I could not get enough of it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That should
I
be.
feel like we
You should
have
put that on TikTok, like just that part or something. Like just
Oh my
post it all
God,
over the
that's so
gram.
sweet. That is
Just-
such a
Chris,
treat here.
We
Hey, Flip.
hey, Simmer. We, Lauren, not to jump in on like your joke, but our last show at the Comedy Store, we did this really funny thing. I don't know, Lauren, if you want to.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
always request to be back to back in a set in a show if we're both have individual sets. And so our last show at the Comedy Store, I closed with that joke and I'm like, and I just run off and Sierra runs on going, and then goes, where was I? Okay, and then just starts her set.
That's awesome.
It was so stupid. It was like so stupid, but so fun and funny.
It was so dumb, but arguably the best moment I have ever.
No, seriously. It's like people went
performer.
insane. It was so fun. It was like the most fun thing. Yeah.
Well, that's
and
awesome.
all because Lauren came up with this amazing joke.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out, Lauren.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's what comedy is all about. Get up there being silly, having fun, and
Yeah.
just making people laugh. So thank you for that. All right, we're going to start with you. A serious question, Mike. What do you cook when you want to wow someone?
Oh, dude. So I got this 100% Venezuelan food, dude.
What is it?
Venezuelan
Wait,
food?
what?
Like, my family's from Venezuela, so you
Yeah.
get like arepa,
Woo!
you throw some, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
babayon arepa or some cachapas, and that will blow someone
Oh
out
my.
of time, bro.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
My hubba hubba.
Delicious. Come on.
Oh my. Say it one more time, Mike.
So there's
Like, say-
arepas, or like a cachapa.
Woo!
Cachapas,
My goodness.
yeah.
tell us more. I love that like both of our significant others are watching this.
Woo!
No, that was incredible.
That's
So
great.
amazing.
I've been with-
More.
No, it's funny you guys say you're significant other. I've been with my wife 19 years. I don't think she's watched this show once.
It's not as bad. Hey, it's not as bad as Mike's parents not watching his viral video.
I know, right?
That's true. Over 5
Well,
million views,
actually
man.
with their headphones and watching YouTube. I'm literally
What
doing
if he's
this.
like, they're dead?
Oh,
Oh,
it's because they've died. Oh, did I not mention that? They're dead.
dude, you know, I did that once. A buddy I was working with, I did a yo mama joke to him, and yeah, he came back and he was like, dude, my mom's dead, and I felt horrible, like crappy. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, bro, I'm just messing with you. My mom's good, you know. I was so pissed off. Like I was so pissed off. He kept me like, yeah, I was angry.
It's like,
I was
dude, you
angry
threw me
with
off my
myself.
game.
I know. How about you, Lauren? What would you cook to wow someone?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Lauren, what would you cook?
Oh God,
I
the
am-
mockery.
What would
notoriously, I am not a good cook. I don't know if that made it in the. I'm not a good cook at all.
So ramen?
Ramen. I'll make you some good scrambled eggs. I do make really good scrambled eggs. I do that Gordon Ramsay.
There you go.
You get it all fluffy.
Put some cream.
that Alton Brown?
Yeah. Well, here it was like Gordon Ramsay put out this iconic scrambled eggs video.
Making a
Oh no, I remember.
Where he goes,
this.
like,
He did
on
it
the
on
heat.
Hot Ones too.
Off the heat.
Yes.
On the heat.
He
Off
did.
the heat.
That was his thing, Lauren. He had to do it Hot Ones.
At
Do y'all
the end
watch
of
Hot
Hot
Ones? Chris or Mike?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
No, I
We
haven't.
love hot.
The chicken wing thing?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. We
Yeah.
are
He did-
big fans.
Yeah, he did his last thing after he was dying and like chugging Pepto-Bismol. They had him do the scrambled eggs thing. But Alton Brown does too. Shout out, Dad. He does it Alton Brown style. The,
Yes. To
scrambled eggs.
briefly
Anyway.
catch you up, Chris. So Hot Ones is a show where celebrities answer questions while eating progressively hotter and hotter hot wings. And
It's great.
by the end, it's incredible.
So people are in tears by the end of it.
Oh,
It
dude.
is, and their walls come down.
Oh my God, and their hands are in their eyes. I bet.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how I
yeah,
would be.
because, like, yeah.
Look, I don't do hot food. Like, no.
That's
No,
right.
like I went to we went to Thailand.
Wait,
What?
you're from Buffalo.
Yeah. Well, look, they make mild hot wings.
Oh my goodness.
Mild buffalo wings. Look, I went to Thailand. Took my wife to Thailand for our 10-year anniversary, and we were.
Wait, where'd y'all go? Where'd y'all go?
We went to Phuket.
Phuket. That's where my brother lives right
Like
now.
you don't want to go if you're going. Look, if you're gonna go to
like-
Thailand, if you're gonna go to Thailand, you don't go to Bangkok for your anniversary. You go to Phuket. That's the Hawaii.
I went to Koh Phangan.
Oh, Kombangan. Did you go to
Yeah,
Phi
but I think
Islands?
No, I didn't.
That's where they shot the movie The
I don't
Island,
know.
or not The Island, The Beach. Leonardo DiCaprio,
Amazing.
The Beach. I love it. Thailand was amazing, but my wife, she's like, well, we're gonna go to Thailand. You know, she's like, you don't like Thai food, and she's like, you don't
Wait,
like, and she's like,
Chris.
yeah, I know. She listen. She's like, you don't like spicy food. You don't like Thai food.
That's
Like you're really
fair.
picky. And I was like, they got McDonald's all over the world. Like I'll deal. And so she's like, fine. I went, and you know what? The Thai food blew me away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because guess what? The Thai food there does not taste like the Thai food here.
you know,
It was
that
amazing.
doesn't.
However, we went on a boat trip, and they stopped at this like little island, and there was a little hut, and there was a person there cooking, and they had all this food. And so we're like, great. And so I piled all this food up. It looked amazing. I've already been there for like 5 days, so let me have some food. There was something in the food that like instantly when it went in my mouth, like tears just went like straight out of my face. Like it was, and I was like, I was like spitting it out. I was like scraping my tongue with my fingernails. It was so hot. And I to this day, I have no idea what was in the food that burned the living shit out of my mouth. But I couldn't taste anything for like 2 days.
Oh
So
shit!
it was bad. Yeah.
Oh,
That was no joke.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's
So me and Spicy don't work.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. We dwelled on this too long. How about
No.
you, Sierra?
Oh my God. I mean, Lauren. My mom. We're all like, we don't cook much.
Oh, I
Which is
thought
fine.
you were gonna be the cook, and she wasn't. But
No.
No, but I will say that my so Lauren and my mom can correct this in the chat. We're a 6th generation Texan, 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah, maybe
What's the
7.
most?
can you smoke some
Mom.
good brisket?
Listen, no, but I can make a mean blackberry cobbler.
Hey, I'll
And
take
it's
that.
it's my Gigi, my great grandma's recipe, and I have
Nice.
it memorized. And it's just a really good blackberry cobbler with
It is.
vanilla ice cream. And
Yeah,
then my
bomb.
dad, who's Pennsylvania Dutch, it's all about this incredible Dutch apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Insane.
Look,
I'll finish your sentence
so
for her.
good.
It's
But I
insane.
actually don't know. I don't know how to make that one yet. Am I frozen? Am I frozen?
No, you're back.
You're
You're back.
you're
You're back.
froze.
You're back. You're back. No more. No
You
longer.
froze for a second. You were like
This
this.
is a
You're-
nightmare.
You
I
you
picked up.
don't worry. you
This is a
fro-
nightmare.
Sierra, you froze at the most perfect time. You were like this.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, next
Good.
round of trivia.
And
Next
I
round of
got
trivia.
in. I got in there. I finished
I've
it
heard.
all.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
Wait. Mike was Venezuelan. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Next round of trivia. Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who stars as Jake Peralta in NBC's Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
Oh. It's Adam Sandberg.
Correct name?
Andy Sandberg. Woo!
Andy Samberg. There you go. Okay.
The music.
I'm like, Adam?
I had to just.
Okay. Who directed The Godfather?
Oh, fucking, shit, dude. I should have smoked before this.
That's so good, man.
Okay.
It's not
People
Mike.
are.
Who'd you say,
People.
Mike?
I'm sure people are like, who are y'all?
No, I'm gonna throw out. It's not Scorsese, right?
It's not Scorsese.
Fuck my face, dude. I'm telling you.
No, we know.
Mike.
We trust you, Mike. We know you have it.
Mike.
I will give you a hint on this one.
Okay.
He has a wine.
He has a wine now.
Robert Shaw.
No.
No, Robert Charles
Mondavi.
No.
Robert Mondavi.
Next hint. He has 3 names.
Robert Shamandavi.
Robert Downey.
I'm waiting to see if it pops up in the live chat.
The
Robert
chat are like, you guys are idiots.
idiots. Y'all are idiots.
All right, the answer I'm looking for is Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh,
Okay.
Frank.
Yeah. Cool.
Frankie!
Yeah.
Frankie!
That now
All right.
is-
All right, where did friends Ross and Rachel get married?
Not gonna be me. Lauren.
Go for it.
Las Vegas.
True.
Oh my
Brian,
goodness.
what?
Good guess.
I'm just the
Yeah, it's
best.
probably like that or Niagara Falls.
I knew it
Yeah.
wouldn't be Niagara Falls because The Office, Pam and Jim.
But that was after. Oh, right.
But I
right. 'Cause
don't
was gonna
think they would have. I just don't think they would have done
That
Niagara
was
Falls.
the Niagara Falls was like the honeymoon capital of the world. I don't know if it still is.
Wait, Lauren, why didn't you think they'd do it Niagara
Because I
Falls?
don't think The Office would have done a repeat if Friends.
No.
had already-
Okay, exactly. That's what it cut out for a second. Okay, copy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought
All
it
right.
was because you knew something about Ross and.
No, I know
whatever her name
nothing.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Okay, here you go. Who sang the song Rocket Man?
Sierra.
Oh my
Go
god.
for it, Sierra.
Elton motherfucking John.
Okay, Elton
John. And I will say that My Morning Jacket did. Wait, what song are we talking about? What song?
Rocket Man?
I don't know. Rocket Man.
My Morning Jacket did an incredible cover. That's
Nice.
it. That's all I'll say.
Nice, that's it. All right.
No Gatorade, Mike.
What?
Fine, baby.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Last question of the round.
Pepito.
Who is the Lord of the Rings?
Sierra?
Go for it, Sierra.
Frodo?
No.
Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
Smeagol?
No.
Oh.
I don't know any of the other names. I would love to say one.
Samwise Gamgee.
I will say my boyfriend is losing his fucking mind.
Was he off to the side, like going, you don't know this or what?
No, it's
No Google. All right.
No, I'm.
The answer I'm looking for is Sauron.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
It wouldn't have.
He was if you watch the movie, he was
yeah,
the eyeball
eye-
at the
eye
yeah.
of
He was the
Sauron,
main bad guy, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine, but I think it should have been Samwise Gamgee. I think it should have been one of the underrepresented characters.
That's one of my favorite actors.
J.R.R. Tolkien, take notes, please.
Sean Astin.
Wait, who is?
Sean
John
Astin.
Astin. Oh my god, him in Stranger Things.
I felt so bad for Bob.
He stole the show.
Yeah,
That's
he
right. Oh
yeah.
my god.
he was all chubby too.
Well, because we all loved him at Samwise Gamgee, and then we see him in
Ganji. I've been
Yeah.
saying Gandhi. Have I been
Ganji.
saying Gandhi?
Yeah, Ganji.
No.
Ganja.
I think I've
Samwise
been saying
Ganja.
Gandhi, like Gandhi.
But
Okay.
they knew how to play. Yeah, keep going.
All right, here we go, Lauren. If you had to change your race and or nationality, who would you become? Where would you go?
Oh dear. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness gracious. I don't know.
Make them think. Make them think.
I would probably I would probably go to a Scandinavian country maybe where there's universal health care. Some
Okay.
democratic socialists. I don't know. Maybe like a sweet. I would probably go to
Sweden.
Norway, because they have a great education system.
Nice.
Would you keep your race as white, Lauren?
Well, because we live in a white supremacy, yes. That's, I don't know. I don't know.
How about you, Sarah?
Ah!
I'm gonna have to say, in the deep acknowledgement, the fact that we live in a white supremacist country, and that, and it's permeated. I acknowledge that that's the easiest life. I'm not saying that every white person has an easy life, but it is easier to be white in most countries.
Okay.
And then I'll go to a Scandinavian country. I'm gonna back that up because of some democratic socialists. I will pay taxes. I will happily pay more taxes to have my health care and education because I think it's a human right.
Yeah. Viewers, where would you go if you had to leave the country? Where would you go? If you had to change your race, where would you go? How about you, Mike?
I'd be a black guy so I could dunk a basketball.
Nice.
Honestly, man, if I could dunk a basketball, give me some height. I'm 6 feet tall. If I could be like some like LeBron James looking Adonis kind of dude, then yeah, let me be like. Or what's The Rock? Where's he from? He's from somewhere crazy.
Samoa.
Right? Samoa. That's what I'm saying, bro. Something like where your body's just dope. Scandinavian dudes
Mike,
too, though. I'm like a scrawny fucking.
They're tall.
You look
fuck,
like you're already.
They, they're tall as fuck. Those Scandinavians. Mike, can I say so? Whenever I've talked with my my friends who are men,
yeah,
they've always said, like when we be like, who's the person that you think is like, if you could adjust how you look, who would you be? And they've always said they're like someone whose face just looks strong, like The Rock. And it's so funny because so many I'm not attracted to The Rock at all, but so many guys are like, that's like, I just like really want to like a face.
I like that Momoa, dude.
You know?
What about that Momoa guy? Girls like that long hair.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, okay.
Jason Momoa, dude. I'd be gay for him for a little bit.
Oh, for sure. And I'm 100% certain that both of them would watch their children be born.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
Whatever guy would watch his child be born is the guy for me.
And so I think The Rock and I think Jason Momoa
I'm
are
taken.
both. In fact,
and also Chris Kidder.
Yeah, and I will say it's not even the bare minimum. Like that's the bare minimum that they would watch their child be born.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Also, black guys are, they're hanging more than, most people. So if we're going that route too, it's like, hey man, I could also add a little bit in another direction. That's not pretty.
You could
sweet.
dunk a basketball and you could hit it. You could hit a cervix. You
Yeah.
know, whichever.
Dunk a D. Okay. All right. Next round of trivia. Here we go. Are we ready?
Okay.
Yeah. Don't hit the cervix. All right. First question. Where's the cervix? No, I'm just kidding. What are the names of the 4 Hogwarts houses?
Sierra.
Oh my god.
Go for Sierra.
Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff.
Wow.
Hufflepuff.
Jesus.
We have a fan. All right.
It took me 16 years. I read it from the time I was 8 to the time I was 26 to finish that series, but it was fucking awesome.
Were the movies good?
I've never seen the very last movie because I was waiting until I finished the book. I don't have strong opinions on the movies.
Yeah.
But J.K. Rowling is not doing well right now. Not that she's fucking up right now, but the books are good.
Yeah.
But J.K. Rowling needs to not be a trans exclusive feminist.
There you go. All right.
Damn, I don't know any about
What?
this.
Yeah, I don't. Me either. This is not a political show. We're gonna keep. All right. What band did the drummer of Nirvana go on to sing for?
Mike.
Go for it, Mike.
Foo Fighters.
Foo
Oh,
Fighters,
yeah.
baby. David Grohl.
I love David Grohl, man. I love the Foo
He's-
Fighters.
He's so dope. In Seattle, there's like Broadway's like one of like kind of like cool neighborhood, like the main street, and he would just hang out like whenever he was in town and eat at the bars, but like on the outside patio.
Yeah.
And people just kind of waved like, "Hey, what's up, man?" But like leave him alone. But he was like so not trying to rock star. Anybody.
Yeah.
Did y'all see
Damn.
recently that like a 9-year-old girl from the UK did like a drum solo challenge to him?
Oh, really?
And she just destroyed it and was so good. And he like responded back to her. This was like just this week.
Well, if anyone
good.
if anyone ever asked me personally, like I mean, other musicians, I'm not a musician, but if anyone asked me like who's the best drummer in the world, I would always say David Grohl. Like he was just amazing. So which I always thought like, okay, he went on to be the lead singer of Foo Fighters and kind of put these guys together. Like imagine like the pressure being the drummer for the Foo Fighters.
Right?
To kind of follow up. I mean, I just imagine him just being like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Let me show you how to do it.
I'm sure you do it.
That's right. Because he's not the drummer. And yeah.
No, he's the lead singer and guitarist for Foo Fighters, but he was the drummer for Nirvana. And you go back and listen to their music, the drums stand out. Like, he's just amazing. Who is He-Man's nemesis?
Mike.
Go for it, Mike.
Skeletor?
Skeletor it is, sir.
Yo.
Mike's creeping up. What's the real name of YouTube gaming star Pewdiepie?
Oh my god, I did know
No one? This is the guy who has over 100 million subscribers. He has the most subscribers on YouTube out of anyone.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Sierra.
Go for it, Sierra.
Jake Paul?
No.
No. The answer, because you guys clearly don't know the answer here, but his name is Felix Kjellberg.
I knew it was some kind of...
Yeah, I would have, if he just said Felix, I would have went with it. But yeah, he's insane. Like, the dude's making, I think, like $35 million off of YouTube. So
yeah,
it's
he
ridiculous.
is he Scandinavian? Am I remember that correctly?
I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from, he might be Sweden or Norwegian or something like
I think he's Swedish.
Yeah.
He might be Finnish, actually. I'm not sure. Like, he's up there from that part of the world. All right, what popular video sharing platform was shut down in late 2016?
Oh, Lauren.
Go for it, Lauren.
Vine?
It was Vine.
Nice.
Oh my god! That's right. I have not thought about Vine in a while.
You know what?
Kind of the new Vine.
Yeah, it is the new Vine. And you know what's funny? I started a Vine account a week before they closed down. I had no idea. Like, I wasn't in current events. So I was like, oh, this is cool. I started making videos. And then like a week later, I was like, where'd it go? And then I saw it on the news. It got shut down. Like, son of a bitch.
That kind of the TikTok thing? Excuse me.
Well, TikTok.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, TikTok.
Is like, Lauren and I were kind of getting into TikTok, and then it was like, watch out.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I got on the TikTok before it became popular, like 3 years ago, and that's where I was doing a lot of live streaming. I was making money doing live streams and stuff like that, and kind of started building a fan base. And then I jumped onto YouTube last year and heard about TikTok, because TikTok went through this whole like almost a year period with the COPPA rules with children and stuff like that, because they were letting, like, 5-year-olds have accounts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so we would live stream and we were getting shut down or banned for like a week because we would show people's videos or whatever. It was like this whole thing. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, TikTok. And I walked away. I was like, I'm going to go over and just YouTube, which is the most professional, most legit there is anyway. So that's where I've been spending my time. All right. So guys, we're going to go into Mike's comedy clip. Mike, this is you at the Ice House, I believe.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is Mike. Mike, am I saying your last name right? Masilotti?
Yeah, Masilotti, dude.
Masilotti. Okay, Masilotti. Mike Masilotti. Here we go. This is Mike Masilotti at the Ice House. Here we go.
Man, you guys are fantastic. This is great. Looks like half of you guys dressed up. I appreciate it. You guys know which ones, It's all good. By the way, really quick off the bat, I gotta let you guys know, I know I look very white. I'm actually mostly Latino. For real. I know, it's weird. Yeah, both my parents are immigrants, yet I look like I was created in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Yeah, when you don't think Latino, you don't think balding white guy, you know what I mean? But we're mixed in, I know I look very white. I don't feel white. I grew up in a very, very Latin household. Like, I am to white people what Tang is to orange juice. It looks the same, I just got no vitamins. That shit costs extra. It's expensive, man. I grew up speaking Spanish, too. It was my first language. I thought I was fluent because I learned the Spanish the same way a lot of you guys learn English. My parents said certain words. I repeated those words back, and I learned the language. Recently, though, I found out I wasn't as fluent as I thought. Yeah, my buddy was writing something in Spanish. He's like, yo, Mike, I need your help. How do you say I'm proud of you in Spanish? Dude, I have no idea how to say that. Never heard that before, you know what I mean? I can only say what my mom and dad said. I don't know. My parents are awesome. I love my parents. And you can tell a lot of immigrant families, they try to hold on to their heritage as long as they can. And I can tell the exact moment my family let go of ours, though. Like, my older brother's name's Gerardo. My older sister's name's Gabriela. My name is Mike. All right. We're American now. Once you got a Mike, that's a green card, basically. You're American. As American as can be, dude. I don't know. I'm going bald, though. That's not a Latin trait. Well, yeah, man. It's like, I'm only losing my hair in the front, though. But if you lost the front, you lost it all. You know what I mean? Right? There's no cool haircut with the front gone. You know what I mean? I walk around looking like Sling Blade all day. Just. At least the back is thick, though. Mm-hmm. It's not a good look. Like, if you're only missing one tooth, but it's your front tooth, you have no teeth. You know what I'm saying? My hair has no teeth. It sucks. My hair is toothless. Oh man, my back's got a bunch of teeth, but not my head. Not my head. Oh, dude, I don't know. I didn't grow up very broke. I didn't know I was broke though, because everything just sounds way better in Spanish, you know? I'd be like, hey mom, what's for dinner? She's like, oh Mikey, tonight we're gonna have arroz con puré de papas y carne molida. You're like, oh my God, we're rich! I invite all my buddies over, they see just taco fixings on the table. Like, this is rice, mashed potatoes, and ground beef, bro. You're like really poor. Is everything? It messed my friend. All my friends thought I was rich because they'd call my house, and then my mom would answer. She'd be like, hello? And like, wow, he's got a maid. Mike's got a maid. Nah, that's my mom. It's just my mom. It's weird. My mom didn't get it though. Like, you know, she didn't want to like do like kid stuff when I was growing up. I was the last kid. I was like a total accident. You know, 10 years apart from my older brother and sister. Very big accident. You know what I mean? So my mom, when I was a kid, like, we wouldn't watch kid shows. I just watched whatever my mom watched. So yeah, I'd be coloring in the background, and before bed, I'd be watching Unsolved Mysteries with my mom. I'd look up, there's some dude looking through the window on TV. I was like, Mom! She's like, oh, don't worry, Mikey, he's not in our neighborhood. And then the narrator's like, he could be in your neighborhood. I was like, Mom! What? And she's like, oh, don't worry, Mikey, they caught that guy. Don't worry. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm going back drawing, and the TV's like, and the child killer was never found. Like, Mom! This is crazy. I don't know. I was hanging out with my nephew recently. He took out a bunch of crayons. We were hanging out, we were coloring together. And he was just like, I felt like, this is cool. I could be a dad one day, you know? And then it blew my mind, though, because he had a giant box of crayons. My box of crayons looked like a pack of cigarettes. I wasn't used to this. And I didn't have any special colors, either. Like, when I was a kid, I thought, like, magenta and fuchsia were stripper names. Like, I didn't know there were colors. I'd yell to my mom, like, Mom, I need a dark blue crayon. She'd yell back, push harder. Oh, wow, it is darker blue. That's insane. Wow. I don't know, I've been dating a doctor for the last year. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, smart people make bad decisions, too. That's just proof of that. We're talking about having kids, though, and I think I should do it, because I don't think I could do better for my kid than a doctor Asian mom. That's, like, amazing. Yeah, it's like a superhero, you know? And cool thing is, one day when they get older, they talk about what they want to do with their lives. Like, she can have the honest conversation, look them in the face and say, if you two, like, also study over 10 years of your life, really dedicate and stay motivated, you can also make a lot of money one day and be a doctor. And she's right. And when she leaves the room, I can lean in and be like, or you can just date a doctor. Oh man, is that easier. Like, we eat the same dinner, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't get some special doctor dinner I don't get. It's the same thing. All right, guys, I've been Mike Masilotti. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
All right, guys, that was Mike Masilotti over at the Ice House here in Pasadena. Woo, woo! Great job, buddy.
Killing it.
Yeah, I think we're all getting anxious about, or not anxious, just getting excited about getting back up on stage. Stuff slowly opening back up.
Yeah.
So awesome to see these sets, guys. You guys crushed it. I love these sets. They're hilarious. I'm gonna go with another serious question. We're gonna start with you, Sierra. As a comic, would you rather be rich and have mediocre jokes, or would you rather be the funniest comedian in history, but your wallet is pretty much empty your whole life?
And I would like perform, and people would be like, "That's the funniest comedian in history."
Yeah, but you're not. But you end up poor your whole life.
Yikes.
Do you have like how long? How big's your scope?
This isn't 20 questions. You
Right off the bat. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Oh, damn, that's hard. That's
That is a hard, yeah. I know. I've asked people this question before in the past, and I've gotten I'd be the funniest comedian ever because then I would be rich. I go, no, that's not part of it. Like, I know, like in reality, you probably would be, unless you had a really bad cocaine, heroin habit.
Yeah, can I afford my weed habit?
Yeah. How poor is poor? I know it's not.
I mean,
questions.
yeah.
Like normal?
Yeah,
Or
just
like-
normal. It could be blue collar.
Of yourself would be that you were poor.
It's a perception, because you think about, like, you don't have, like, Joe Coy or Jim Gaffigan money. You know what I mean? Like, that would be, if you're the funniest comedian in the world, you'd be living up
trailer
there.
park, or at least
I think there's
park.
a part of me, and and y'all, I really have I could go, ask me in a minute, and I would say the other thing. But I think right now, I'd be like, I want to know what it's like to be the funniest person in the world. So I would do that, I think.
Yeah.
But I do acknowledge, though, I think if I were to have a kid, I would say rich and not. Because
Just mediocre jokes.
Yeah. I'd be hacky as fuck. But I could, like, give my, send my kid give my kid a good life.
Yeah.
Their kid a good life. It's kind of selfish for me to be like, funniest ever. Fuck my kids, So right now as a single person, but it would change. It would change 100%. I'm almost certain if I had kids.
How about you,
But right
Mike?
now, I'll say that.
Oh, dog, I'd be rich and I would just be funny to my gardener and shit. Check out this joke. How funny is this?
And they'd be like, yes, very funny.
Yeah.
I'd be
right?
like, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mike.
It's your mediocre funny's not bad. Like at a party, your mediocre funny's fine.
And shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if
How about-
you like the funniest guy ever, if I had like Steve Ballmer money where I could just pay like thousands of people to show up at an auditorium and laugh.
Laugh, damn it. You give them cue cards, laughing cards. How about you, Lauren?
I'd be rich and mediocre, and I'd use that money on one for the option for me, and two, and then I'd use that money to get a stand-up coach and get better.
No.
Okay, then yeah, then I would still be rich and mediocre for the options afforded to me by
Yeah.
monetary
I think most people
That's real.
kind of
That's real.
most people go for that.
Yeah. It's 50.
Money's a driver in our society. It really is.
Yeah.
All right, next round and last round at trivia. Real quick, just a recap. Mike, you're hanging in there with 5 correct questions.
Not bad, hanging in there. It sounds
And
like
guess what? You're still in the game, dude, because there's 5 questions left. Sierra has 9 and Lauren has 8. So,
okay.
Mike, you need to get all of these correct, buddy.
Hey, man.
And I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you. Here we go.
Cool.
Your name is your buzzard. All right. The Shawshank Redemption is based on a novella by which author?
Sierra.
Go for it, Sierra.
Stephen King.
Wow.
Wow, Sierra.
Wow, Sierra. All right. Who won the
It's like
Academy?
one of my parents' favorite movies. Okay, sorry.
Nice.
Anyway.
Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2016?
2016 Academy Award for Best Actor.
Wait.
This is kind of like your recall.
Wait, can you
test-
give us just like a minute?
Best actor Sierra. Mahershala Ali.
Nope.
No.
2017, baby.
Ah!
You know 2017, but not 2016?
2016. Give me just like
Lauren. So just while Lauren's thinking, for almost every Oscars, she will watch.
I try.
She tries.
In my youth.
Almost. She used to watch almost every single movie nominated, including like
Nice.
short. And she would be watching it on her phone while in the previews of a movie
I was a
in the
maniac.
theater. She
I
was
was
a maniac.
a maniac.
2016.
But 2016 was a weird blind. Could have been a weird blind spot. I will admit. 2016. Oh my God, Mike, you got this, buddy.
No idea.
All right, the answer I'm
What,
looking
can you give
for.
us the movie? Wait, Chris, give us the movie.
If I give you the movie, you're gonna know the answer.
Well, no, not for points, just for the.
Okay, for just okay, not for points. So you're not getting the points here. The movie is The Revenant.
Oh,
Leonardo
Leo,
DiCaprio.
our boy. God damn
Yes.
it.
Boy,
I was gonna
first
say
one.
that just because I don't really know anybody that's a
Mike.
good actor.
Mike,
and
that would have been a very
This is
bold and yet revelational answer because it was his first and only Oscar win.
Really, see, I don't know any about this.
So that would have been just really
I should
a
have
great
said
moment
it.
had you done that.
Yeah.
Said it.
He's
Fix it
been
in
been
post,
nominated
in post,
before.
Chris.
He's been nominated, but
Oh,
he never won Oscar.
infinitely. But
Yeah.
he's never won. People are like,
Yeah.
did he piss off someone in Hollywood and now he cannot get an Oscar?
I mean, he might have. I mean, look at him. I mean, the dude. I mean, he's a hermit. Like he's kind of like Jodie
Yeah.
Foster, the male Jodie Foster, kind of like very private life. Doesn't want to kind of come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is again. It's a club. You know, the Academy Awards. It's a popularity thing too, because they're
Yeah.
all very talented.
Politics, baby.
Yeah, it's
It's all
politics.
racket.
All right.
Okay.
What 2 numbers did Kobe Bryant wear?
Mike,
Go for it, Mike.
8 and 24.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Mike.
Boom.
R.I.P.
Kobe.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Who played Batman in The Dark Knight?
Oh, Lauren,
Lauren.
Christian Bale.
Yes. Remember that rant he had?
Yeah,
I think that was for Terminator, though. That was in
I
Terminator.
loved The Dark Knight.
I did too.
I thought you were gonna say I loved that rant.
The rant was good too. You know what?
I love
The
that
deep
rant.
the DP and the DP and Gaffer he was going off on. They're known to be like that. So like he wasn't
that's right.
he wasn't like in the wrong for yelling
He's
at
like,
them.
"Please,
But he just got caught.
please."
But he just said he was just
just
made
got
the enemy.
caught.
Yeah.
Out of my
Yeah.
eye line.
Yeah.
All right. Last question worth 2 points. This is based on my favorite movie. In the movie The Goonies, name the Fratelli brother that was kept in chains.
Lauren.
Sierra!
Go for
Sierra!
it, Lauren.
Dog.
Ah!
What'd you say?
What?
Oh my God, Kronk. Sloth.
No.
Sloth. I said sloth first.
Okay, sloth. Okay.
That's what I said
Oh.
first.
Yeah,
But
okay.
then I got queasy because people
Wow.
yelled it.
Wait,
Lauren.
so Lauren got that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
guess
don't
what?
know.
So guess what? We have a tie.
Oh my God.
We have a tie. Just to
'cause I
recap.
gassed up Sierra.
Lauren's got 10 questions. Sierra has 10 questions.
Oh my God.
Mike has
Maybe
6.
I would've fought harder
Mike, you
if
did
you-
good. But this is, I mean, so by the way, out of 30 questions, you guys, between the three of you, answered 26 correct,
That's good.
which is great. That's the best. You're tied for the best show. But now
Really?
this is the first time. Yeah, I've had one other show hit 26.
Now we're representing the show.
Now you're representing
Now-
the show.
My.
Yes.
We want to get this question right to
As a
win.
group, we're all
As a
in.
group, Yeah.
No,
We
we
wanna
got no,
make-
no. We got to
Okay,
break
no.
we got to break the tie between the ladies.
Okay.
Mike, you
Oh,
might
we
know
wanna
the
hit
answer.
28.
Mike, you might know the answer, but you're gonna have to hold back.
Oh,
Because
no.
this is a
God.
tie-breaking question for the ladies.
Lauren,
I hate this. Fine.
Which
this is like childhood. Okay.
which NFL team holds the record for the most Super Bowl appearances?
Lauren,
Go for it, Lauren.
the Patriots.
It is the Patriots.
October 1st show. Oh, I did not know. I'm so happy. So we're the best show. We're
So
the show that
out
does
of
the
so
best.
so you guys have 27 correct questions. So yeah, I would say
Wait,
yes.
That wasn't a 2-pointer? Oh no, just 27. That was that a 2-pointer?
Yeah,
Oh,
So-
okay. Oh, it's just questions correct.
but
Question's
question's correct. Yeah, there's 27 correct questions now.
Yay!
This is so feminine. Yay, we're all yes.
All right,
Yeah.
next serious question, Mike. What's your favorite band or musician of all time? And you got to defend it.
Oh, see, I feel like I'm just gonna go a little bit over the same thing from earlier, but I was gonna say Queen.
Okay.
Queen's the jam, dude. I mean, I think that the Queen's the only band. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're the only band where every member has wrote a #1 single. Because even the Beatles, Ringo Starr never wrote a #1 single.
Wow.
So, but yeah, dude, Freddie Mercury, Queen, they were just, I mean, Flash, everything. I mean, they're amazing. But yeah, I think Queen, if I could see Queen back in the day, like in their prime, I think that would be probably one of the best shows ever. Pink Floyd, close number 2.
Dude, I was gonna say I was gonna say for me, I would love to have been back and seen Pink Floyd when they did their tour. I mean, I've watched because I'm a grip in the film industry. I do grip work, rigging work, and there's a video on YouTube, and I don't know the name of it, but it's all behind the scenes of the riggers, the grips, building up the sets for that tour that they did.
Oh, wow.
where they built the wall and the stuff comes crashing through the wall and everything. So yeah, I was like, man, I would love to have been there. I'm a
Dude,
huge
hell
fan
yeah.
of Pink Floyd. And fun fact, I used to piss my dad off. My dad loved classic rock, and I would always be like, when I heard Pink Floyd, him listening to Pink Floyd, I'd be like, oh my God, Pink Floyd, that dude is so good, man. I could listen to Pink all day. Like, I always referred to Pink Floyd as a dude, and it always got under my dad's skin and pissed him off. And yeah, I'm like, I know it's not a guy. Anyways, how about you, Lauren?
My favorite musical group of all time is the original Broadway cast of the musical Hamilton.
Nice. Did you just answer for Sierra too?
Almost.
What are you doing, Spring Awakening, Sierra? Who are you doing?
You'll know. Okay.
Well, go for it.
So I actually have a little list. So not the 25th anniversary.
Oh,
concert.
25th anniversary concert of Les Miserables. God.
Les Miserables, and then I'll say, so a lot of Broadway musicals. Cat Stevens, Robert Earl Keen, Willie Nelson. Cat Stevens, Robert Earl Keen, Willie Nelson, and then I'm going to say my boyfriend, Nicholas Aslan, Lauren's boyfriend, Chris Costanzo, and our best friend, Zach.
Zach Eves is who she was saying last.
Zach Eves. Yeah.
Some shout outs there.
Just to recap, yeah, Les Miserables, a lot of Broadway musicals, Cat Stevens, Robert Earl Keen, Willie Nelson, Nicholas Aslan, Chris Costanzo, Zach Eves.
Awesome. All right. You get 1 minute because we're getting close to the end of the show. We'll start with you, Lauren. What inspired you to do comedy?
Oh my goodness. I was tired. I didn't like playing characters as much as I just liked getting on stage with my sister and twinning out in front of people.
Awesome. How about you, Sierra?
Best thing ever has always been making people laugh, getting on stage, making people laugh. Lauren and I went to a fine arts academy in high school, and all I wanted to do was play outrageous characters that made myself and other people laugh. And then BFA program was like, no, laughter's a defense, comedy's a defense, fuck you. And then I left and I went to LA and I started doing comedy, and doing comedy with Lauren and me is like the most authentic, amazing, wonderful, fun thing I've ever done in my entire life, and I just want to do it forever. I love it.
Nice. Good answer. How about you, Mike?
My band fell apart. My band broke up, and then I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I went into it. My buddy was talking, saying we were hanging out listening to a comedy album at a pizza place opening up the shop, and my coworker said, dude, it'd be so rad to do stand-up. And it was like a light went off in my head, like, yeah, that is what I want to do. And then we went to an open mic, and then he kind of quit, but I just never stopped. So
That's awesome, bro.
yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome.
For the people who are watching who maybe have heard my story, you guys haven't. I got in for more therapeutic reasons. I had an incident at a Starbucks a few years ago through the drive-thru that resulted in a $6,000 cup of coffee and 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. So my wife said, you need therapy or go do stand-up, because those guys are always working their shit out. So here you go. And here we are. And
Look at us.
yeah,
I
I mean, some people are like, oh, I got into comedy. You know, I remember wanting to be a comedian when I was 6. I was watching Steve Martin. And I really wish I could say that, but my story is my story, I guess.
Wait,
it was a very expensive entry fee.
do y'all feel comfortable? Can I ask a personal question?
Sure.
What's the question?
How old were y'all? So this is a theory, if you feel comfortable asking. Were you in your 20s when you had sex for the first time?
Like you?
Yeah, I just
Like,
learned about that in
Yeah,
my...
neither. Yeah.
I
and
mean, I'm assuming
why-
that was real. You talk, right? You talk about it in your
Yes, no,
sex.
it was.
True.
Yeah. No, I was 17.
Okay, because there was an incredibly
In a room
high-
with 10 other people, mind you.
Wait,
Oh
really,
my God.
Chris?
Yeah, we don't have time for that right now, but
Oh
yeah.
my
It's
goodness.
You're
I was
crazy.
shocked.
Okay, because I have a theory. I have a working theory. Because I will go to stand-up shows and like Lauren will do that joke, and then the comedians next to me are always like, "Yeah, I was 25. I was 20. And I'm like, there has to be a higher proportion of people who had sex in their 20s for the first time.
College virgins.
College
become
virgins who
comedians.
become stand-up comedians, and I'm just, hey, this is a hypothesis.
That's the
My
closest
my
word to
my
freedom.
best friend lost his virginity at 38.
There you
Ew.
go.
So maybe you're just
Is he a stand-up comedian?
No, he's not very funny.
Uh,
No, he married a
Yeah.
woman in Singapore, so he lives out there now. But yeah.
All right.
We
Okay,
always
that's
thought
a
it was a
working
religious
theory.
thing. It was a religious thing, but then it's like it wasn't. But then I think he told me like it was a religious thing, but then it got to be so long, it then became like an anxiety thing, and then just like he just waited.
Yeah.
He was like,
So-
it's a religious thing.
Yeah.
It's totally a religious
All right, real quick, because we have to get going. Sierra, where can people find you on social media? Where can they find your stuff?
Sierra on Instagram, Sierra_page. Lauren and I both have a very lackluster Twinstagram, which we're trying
Beef up.
to get better.
And now,
But it's
yeah, you're kind of.
Tothro Twins. We're on TikTok at the top.
Sierra, you're cutting
This
it
is-
out.
Am I still
No, you're better.
You're better.
Sierra
But,
_page? Yeah.
yeah, I have your Instagram information off to the side. I'll also have links to your website and to Tothero
That's
Twins
fine.
on Instagram. That's all going to be down below. How about you, Lauren?
Oh, same. I'm at Lauren Tothero on Instagram. And then, yeah, we're at Tothero Twins on Instagram, and as well as on TikTok.
Awesome. And Mike.
No, the Tot Twins on TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry, at Tot Twins. T-O-T, Tot Twins.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Thought Twins. Okay,
No.
go ahead, Mike.
You guys
Yeah.
can find me at Mike Masilotti. You guys can actually find this guy,
Bort!
at Bort the Deaf Frenchie on Instagram. He's got a
Oh.
page. So that's Bort. But you guys can follow my podcast at Best Champions Podcast. I stream every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And Third Wheel Podcast Studio. Check us out, .com or Gmail or Instagram.
Awesome. And I am going to put links to everything down below for any viewers, any future viewers. You can go check out all their stuff. So just to recap the game part, Mike, you got a solid 6 questions. Sierra with 10. And Lauren with the final win with 11 points. Great job. This was the best round of gaming that I've seen. You guys answered so many questions correct. You guys did a great job. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. Thank you so much. Keep smiling. Keep creating. For God's sake, keep laughing. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.
The Tot Twins on TikTok, not just Tot Twins.
You just had to get that in there.
As we dance, as we dance, as we dance. As we dance.